Hello students, today we will find out cube roots of numbers very quickly. First of all, for that we need to know cubes of numbers from 1 to 10. So for that I have already written cubes of numbers from 1 to 10. Uh, before before delving into the topic, I would like to make this into your consideration that the cube of 1 is having unit digit 1. The cube of 4 is having unit digit 4. The cube of 5 is having unit digit 5. The cube of 6 is having unit digit 6. In the same way, cube of 9 and 10 is having the unit digit 9 and 10. So we are having numbers 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and 10. These are the numbers whose cubes will always have the unit digit of these same numbers, right? And on the other hand, we have another group of numbers 2, 3, 7, 8. So any form of numbers whose unit digit is 2, then the cube of those numbers will always have 8 at their unit place. Okay, and in the same way, this for 3, the cube of any number with unit digit 3, the cube of that number will always have 7 at their unit place. So these are the numbers, and for the same for 7 it will be 3, and for 8 it will be 2. And I would like to restate this statement: any number, the cube of that number will be equal to another number, right? And the unit digit at this place will be the same as the unit digit at this place for these numbers, right? And for another group of numbers, the unit place the unit digit or the digit at the unit place will be 8, 7, 3, 2 for these numbers. Okay, now let us move towards the method of finding out cube roots quickly, and I would like to take this method with example. And we need to find out cube root of 59319. This is the number. Fine. Here we have to find out its cube root. And what is the symbol of a cube root? It is this. Okay, so simply I would write 59319. And in the beginning we have to separate the number in this way. From the right side we have to take 3 numbers and write it down separately, and other numbers, it may be 2 numbers, 3 numbers, or whatever count of numbers is there, and you will write separately on this side. I told you that the number whose unit digit is 9 will always have the cube of that number or the cube root of that number with the unit place 9. So I will write for this whole number 9, because we are actually, this is the case for cube of a number as well as cube root of a number, right? Cube of a number as well as cube root of a number. Now for this whole portion I am writing here 9, because the unit place of this number is 9. So the cube root of this particular number is approximately, because we are using a trick, so we will write here approximately 9 just for the time. And then now find out any cube of a number whose cube is less than 59. So less than 59. 64 is near to 59, but it is not less than 59. Then the cube of any number which is less than 59 is 27. So here I will write 27, and as we are finding cube root of a number, then we will take cube root of 27, which is equal to 3. So here the number we had 3, and here the number with the help of trick we had is 9. So 39 will be the answer of this question. So cube root of this number is 39. Fine. And we will proceed further for the next example. Let us take another example, and this time I will take 91 125. Fine. So again we have to find out cube root of this number. In order to find out cube root of this number, the first step is just to separate 3 numbers from the right side and the remaining numbers from the left side. So separate this, and firstly we have to find out unit digit of this portion. So 125, as we already know, the number whose unit digit is 5 will always have the cube of that number with unit digit 5, or the cube root of that cubic number with will be equal to a number with which is having unit digit 5. So we will write 5 over here. Fine. And now we will find a number whose cube is less than 91. Less than, here 125 is not less than 91, so less than 91 is 64. We will find out cube root of a perfect number. These are perfect numbers, these are perfect cubes, okay, so or definite cubes. So it is 64. As we are finding cube root, so we will take cube root of this number, and the cube root of 64 is equal to 4. So we are left with 4 and 5. So we will write these numbers as 45. So this is the answer of this equation. The cube root of this number is equal to 45. Again I will take another example, and my next example is 363. So the first step, as you all know, that we have to separate the number in this form. First of all, this portion 763, 3 is its unit digit, so the cube of 3 will always have unit digit 7, so we will write 7 over there. Fine. And we are having 300, and we will find a cube of a number whose value is less than 300, and 343 less than 343 is 216, and the cube root of 216 is 6th. Okay, so our answer will be, as per the previous step, 6 and 7, right? 6 and 7 combinedly, this is the answer, this is the cube root of this number. Fine. Or we can write this in a mathematical form. Cube root of 763 is equal to 67. Fine. And in the same way, for just take another number, I would like to take 474 552. Next question is 778688. And as you already know how to solve these questions, we will separate these numbers in this way. Fine. And I'm going to write simply the answer of these numbers. The cube root of this number is equal to 78, and the cube root of this number is equal to 92. Fine. And these are the questions which I would like to give it to you for exercise, so that you can practice this technique and will find out the cube of the numbers by yourself. And at last I would like to make a notice that here we are finding this method is applicable for finding cube roots of any large numbers or big numbers who are perfect numbers only. Fine. So I would like to mention here perfect numbers only, so perfect cubes only, sorry, perfect cubes. So this method is valid for perfect cubes, right? So I hope this video is useful for you, and for these simple tips and tricks related to mathematics, just subscribe to my channel. This is a new channel, I have just started within past 2-3 days, so I'm working on this. Just tell me about your queries so that I can work on that, and I can help all of you. Thank you so much.